Welcome to our first unboxing video. In this video, we're looking at external hard drives by G-Tech or G-Technology. We picked up 2 drives with our own money. They didn't send us these. I don't work for them. I'm not getting paid for this. So we'll give our honest review and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Also, if you like videos like this, the unboxing or the other videos that we have, please click the subscribe button just over here. Additionally, you can click the red one below and click the bell right next to it to be notified of new videos. Thanks again. All right, so we'll quickly look at the specs on each box. So we'll start over here with the USB-C version. These are both USB-C. One of them is Thunderbolt using the USB-C port, and this is just USB-C, the port itself. One thing to note on this one is it has a 3-year warranty. And then it says it's for the Mac, but I'm sure you can use it for Windows, no problem. And then on the back, I'll just read it to you. It's got a security lock port, a USB port, power port, and a switch. And then on the Thunderbolt version, again, the box is bigger. Doesn't mean anything. Maybe bigger's better. We'll see. One thing to note on this is the Thunderbolt one has an enterprise class hard drive, spinning at 7200, when the USB one only has a 5400 RPM hard drive for whatever reason. I guess they wanted to make these different somehow. This one has a USB 3.1 Gen 1 port, and then it has 2 Thunderbolt ports. And then again, it has a 5-year warranty compared to the 3-year warranty, but it also has a $200 more price tag. So we'll start carving into these boxes and see what we get. All right, we'll start with the G-Drive with Thunderbolt 3. Just go ahead and open this. Has a nice big thank you at the top. I don't know if you can see that. With some stuff that I'm not going to read. We'll go ahead and open this up. And it's got some nice packaging. The classic kind of feet here on the side that external, internal hard drives usually have. So I'll pull that out. So there's that. And then a box with accessories. The cables, the power brick, and then some literature about the warranty, etc. Nice power cable. Alright, it's not in a typical hard drive bag, it's just in a plastic bag with a warning on it. So go ahead and open that up. And there it is. And it kind of has a weird kind of plasticky smell to it. Alright, same thing on the USB one. On the USB one, the power cord is in the top bit here. The other one wasn't. I don't know if that's some kind of error. That wasn't a seal box. Open this up again, weird smell. I don't know what it is. All these feet. You can see that this one's way smaller. So this one's taller. It's longer. And it's the same width. And then again, different cords. This one has 2 just regular USB-C cords and then a power brick. Alright, so I bought each of these from the Apple Store with my own money, like I said earlier. I just wanted to show the pricing as of this video. We're August 2018 right now. I just walked straight into an Apple Store. I didn't order it or ship it, but these were the same prices that I paid, plus my local taxes. So the Thunderbolt 3 drive, so this is the bigger one, supposedly the faster one, etc. It sells for $379.95 for a 4 terabyte drive. They also have a 10 terabyte one as well, but I wanted to compare kind of more apples to apples. Then the cheaper one, which is the 4 terabyte G-Drive USB-C external drive, is for $179.95. So you can see there's the price comparison side by side. So you got a $200 price point difference. And the comparisons to speeds really don't warrant the $200 jump here. So Thunderbolt 3 sounds great, but it only really offers 25 megabytes a second, which is not a huge speed bump. It's actually not big enough for us to even consider keeping it. So that's just the price point right there, and we'll dive into the review. Thanks. All right, so I've switched Macs to a newer Mac that actually has a USB-C port along with the Thunderbolt 3, so I can test it out. You can see the stats right here. Mac Pro 15-inch 2007, 2.9 gigahertz Intel i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and the Radeon Pro 560. So I'm going to use Blackmagic Design to show you. This is the Thunderbolt edition of the G-Technology hard drives, again 4 terabytes. It's used the cord that's provided, the Thunderbolt cord. So it's going from the Thunderbolt port of the drive to the computer. And you'll see here, they claim, I think 250 on their site. It usually hovers on average around 200 for the write and the read just under. So I don't know how they get those theoretical speeds, but they never really make it to the as advertised speed. So here we are. We'll just kind of let this test run through, and then we'll go from there. All right, so now we're going to test the USB-C version. So this is the non-Thunderbolt one, it's the cheaper one, which is great. I didn't mention it before, but we're doing the stress test up to 5 gigs here. So I've selected the drive, again on a newer Mac, 15-inch, 2017, etc. And when you look, the other one was averaging around 200, maybe 198 megabytes a second. So the premium, $200 on the Thunderbolt drive may not be worth it to you for the extra, 25 or less megabytes a second. But it may. It just depends. Ultimately, if you really do need the speed and you don't want to spend the money for SSDs, I would look at getting a RAID enclosure. And G-Tech actually offers one of those. We'll link it in the description below. So we'll let this run for a little bit just so you can see it. Thanks. So just to wrap this up, the G-Technology 4 terabyte USB-C, and then additionally the USB-C Thunderbolt drive. If you're solely using these for backing up your computer or using Time Machine, they're great. It does not warrant the Thunderbolt 3's humongous premium price tag at $379.95. Solely for backups, I'd stick to the $179 and maybe consider getting something larger as well. I tested this with iPhoto, editing photos, scrolling through a 500 gig library, etc. Both of them just took way too long to warrant keeping. If you're using it for video editing, I think it'd be tough to use unless you have the rated version, which we should test out later. So again, we recommend this for backups, and we don't recommend it for anything else. We actually returned both because we already have a NAS drive backup solution, and we were looking for something on the desktop that worked a little bit better. If you have any questions about this review, please leave them in the comments below. Additionally, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and click the bell right next to it. If you liked this review and it was helpful, we'd love a thumbs up. If you didn't, the thumbs down is right next to it, and we'd love to hear why. Thanks again so much for watching.